guys, welcome to another mod review. Now before we jump into it, if you like today's content, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button and smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next mod review. Now that we got all of that out of the way, let's jump into that intro. We are here on Little Miss Sam's Tumblr page, and we're taking a look at the live-in service mod. So this mod allows you to hire nannies, maids, and gardeners to help you take care of the things you've got going on in your house. So if you have kids and you're a busy parent and you don't have time to dedicate to raising them, which I'm raising my hand in the air because that's definitely me. It's not that I don't have time, but I do not enjoy toddlers in this game. So you can hire a nanny to help you with that. You can hire a maid to help clean your house, or you can hire a gardener to manage your garden. But the sweet thing about this is they will live in your house. So it works similar to the butler system that's currently in the game. You use the cell phone, hire the service that you would like, and then you assign them a bed. So they have to have a bed to sleep in your house in order for this to work. So once you hire them, then you will get a menu option on that sim that has three available options. You can choose to tip them 100 simoleons. You can plan their outfit, which is really nice because sometimes you know those sims be showing up in some crazy outfits. But with this mod, you can actually jump in to create a sim with them and set their outfits to your liking. And then you can also ask them to go to sleep so they're not staying up all night and causing you to painfully go through an entire night not in fast mode. So that's a really sweet option to have as well. So also, you guys, you can hire 2 of these services to live in your house at one time. So you could have 2 nannies, you can have 2 maids, and 2 gardeners. So that's up to 6 sims that you can have living in your house at one time that are doing services for you. So if you lived in a huge mansion, or you have tons of money and lots of space and a huge garden and a bunch of kids, then this mod is right up your alley. So let's go ahead and hop in game and check out how Little Miss Sam's live-in service mod works. Alright guys, meet Tia Witherspoon. Now she is a single mom and she works full-time, and she kind of has her hands full taking care of her cute little daughter Janessa. She's so adorable. Just look at those beautiful big eyes. Tia needs some help taking care of her daughter. She's been struggling a bit, so she's decided that she's gonna hire a live-in nanny to help her out. So let's go ahead, we're gonna click on the cell phone, we're gonna go over to the household tab, and we're going to hire a nanny. So here you can see there's the gardener option, the maid, and then hire a nanny. That's the one we want. So we're gonna call him up and say, hey, I need help, can you send over a nanny stat? She's like, I'm desperate. Okay, so thank you for hiring from Kindly Caring Inc. Your nanny will arrive on Thursday at 4:14 p.m. It's 4:05, so very shortly we will have a nanny on premises. Our nanny has arrived and he has let himself in. It's quite a hot day outside, so he's a bit flushed. And he just, helped himself to some taco casserole. I guess he was a little bit hungry. That's okay. We appreciate you coming. So now that our nanny is here, we need to make sure we assign him a bed. We will do that. We do have an extra bed to assign bed to the live-in nanny. Yes. Okay, so if we click on this sim, we have the option now for live-in service. So this is where you'll see those 3 options available, where you can give the nanny a tip, you can plan their outfit, or you can ask them to go to sleep. So if you click on plan an outfit, it's going to take you right into create a sim, and then you can change whatever the nanny or whatever service you've hired is wearing. So you can also give them a tip if you feel like they're doing a good job, and like I said before, you can ask them to go to sleep so they're not staying up the entire night. So because these Sims are not part of your household, you can't tell them to do specific things. So your Sims can interact with them, but you don't have any control over what they actually do. But they will do tasks on their own without you having to direct them. So the way the mod is built, they behave like a nanny normally would, or a maid normally would, or a gardener normally would. The only difference is they actually live in your house now. So whatever needs to be taken care in your house, they will handle it 24/7, and you don't have to wait for them to show up every day. So that is pretty nice about this mod. I really like the idea of having someone there who's gonna take care of my kids or my garden or make sure my house is clean when I don't want to or I'm not home. Now, if you decide you do not want the service any longer, you just go back to your cell phone, go back to the household, and now you will have an option to cancel the service. So we will go ahead and cancel the nanny, and then the nanny will go away, and you'll have to do everything on your own. But you always have the option to cancel the service if you decide that you no longer want it. So your nanny service has been canceled. Any nannies on your lot will still finish their work though. So they will finish up whatever they're doing and then they'll leave. And so you can always rehire a nanny in the future if you decide that you need to do that, or a gardener or a maid. So you guys, I think this is a really cool mod. I think it's super useful, especially if you have larger homes. I don't normally tend to play in larger homes. I like to keep it small, but it's definitely helpful, especially for gardens. I would say specifically for gardening, because even though they've improved on the gardening system in this game, it still takes forever to manage and maintain your garden. So consider this mod, you guys, if you are into gardening or if you just need some extra help. As always, it is linked down below if you guys want to go ahead and grab it for your game. So the next mod we're looking at is also by Little Miss Sam's, and this is the Ask to Cook, Bake, Grill, Mixed Drinks, including cupcakes and experimental food mod. That is a mouthful, but you guys, this mod is pretty freaking sweet. So I was recently complaining that it would be super cool if we had the option to actually ask Sims that are at our house visiting for the holidays or just because to cook us food. So I was really thinking my Sim had their mother over for a visit, and it would be so nice if you could say, hey mom, could you fix me my favorite meal? And your Sim mom did that. So now you can with this mod by Little Miss Sam. So basically what you do is you click on a stove, any stove in the game, and you will have an option to ask any Sim to cook for you. So they can cook gourmet foods, they can bake, they can also use the grill. It's not just the stoves, it's also the grill and also bars. So you can have Sims grill for you, they can cook and bake for you, and they can also make you mixed drinks, which is amazing, especially for parties and holidays especially. I can't wait to use this mod for that. So I'm gonna have it linked down below as always, you guys, but let's go ahead and hop into game and check this mod by Little Miss Sam's out. So the next mod we're gonna take a look at is the Cook, Bake, Make Drinks and Specialty Cupcakes mod that is also by Little Miss Sam's. So I love this mod because my Sims don't always want to have to cook, and I want somebody else to do it for me. So right here we have Joyce. This is Tia's mother, and she's very upset because it's quite a rainy day in Windenburg today, and the lightning is kind of making them uncomfortable, but we're gonna ask her to cook us something delicious anyway because we've really been missing her home cooking. So we're gonna come over here to the kitchen and we're gonna click on the stove, and we're going to find the Ask to Cook Bake option. Click that, and then you see here there's several options to choose from. So you can have them cook gourmet pet food, they can bake cupcakes, they can cook gourmet meals, grand meals, just cook for me, and also bake for me. So several options to choose from. We're gonna go for cook for me. So it's gonna bring up a list of Sims. So this will work for any Sims that are able to normally cook in the game, and you don't even need to know them. They just need to be on your lot. So if you have Sims that are on your lot that you're not exactly friends with, you can still ask them to cook for you. So great way to make friends, right? Hey, I know we don't know each other, but would you cook for me? So it's still morning time. So let's see if we can have her make some scrambled eggs with bacon for us, because we haven't had breakfast yet, and Janessa's also hungry. So here goes Joyce into action. She is cooking up a storm in our house. So the sweet thing about this mod, you guys, is you get that home cooked meal from mom, or maybe your best friend makes something that's super fantastic. In any case, as long as it's not me that has to do the cooking, I am going to be pretty excited about it. So Joyce is just cooking up a storm here, and I feel bad for her because she's dripping wet because she had to walk over here in the rain. But as you can see, guys, the food, well, you can sort of see it. She's kind of in the way, but let me put the walls down. That'll probably help. The food is ready, so let's go ahead and call it a meal and get our grub on. So we're getting a home cooked meal made by our loving mother, and we get to enjoy it. And maybe she'll make us clean up the dishes later, which is completely fine because she cooked for us. So this is just a really cool idea in my opinion. I'm definitely keeping this in my game. I'm super excited about it. So you guys, it's linked down below if you want to grab it and give it a try in your game. So this mod, you guys, here might be one of my favorite mods right now. It is the Functional Photo Frames by Peanut Butter Jelly 2002. So if you guys remember when Strangerville first was released, everybody was excited about the picture frames that were in the trailer, because we all thought we were going to get the option to actually put pictures of our Sim families in frames and place them around our house. Unfortunately, that was not the case. It was only something specifically created for the trailer, but never fear, modders always have our backs, you guys, and Peanut Butter Jelly 2002 came through. So we now have a functional photo frame that we can use to put our pictures in and decorate our houses with. It's really simple to use, but you do need to use a few other cheats in order to get it to work, but I will go over that with you guys. And then you'll have these cute little frames to put in your Sim homes that have actual pictures of your Sims, their friends, and family. So let's go ahead, hop into game, and check out the Functional Photo Frame by Peanut Butter Jelly 2002. So I am so excited about this next mod, and it is the Functional Picture Frames by Peanut Butter and Jelly 2002. And as you can see, I have pictures of my Sim family in cute little frames that I was able to easily put together. So you can use any picture that you take of a Sim that ends up in your Sim's inventory. You can now put them in frames and put them wherever you would like. It's super easy to do, but there are a few steps that you have to follow in order for this to work properly. So this is a custom content piece, so you will need to go into build and buy mode to complete the process of putting this picture frame together. But I promise you guys, it's really super simple. If you are familiar with using Move Objects, then you will have no issues with getting this to work for your game. So I'm gonna hop into build and buy really quick, and we're just gonna grab Let's go ahead and put these walls halfway down. We're gonna grab the picture frame. So you can find it under surfaces and displays or shelves, and it's right here. It should be at the very front of the list. So there's two different versions. There's the landscape and the portrait version. So you can have pictures for each orientation. So in order for this to work properly, you do need to place these frames on the floor. Do not place them on other surfaces. It's not going to work out for you. If you do that, the pictures just won't sit in there properly. I'm not 100% sure why, but they do need to be placed on the floor in order for this to work properly. So I'm going to grab one of each. They are 10 simoleons, so they're not too expensive. So now that we have those, we're going to go back into live mode, and I'm gonna head over to my Sims inventory. So we have some pictures that she's already taken, and they were just taken with her cell phone. So nothing super special, just regular pictures. It could be selfies, it could be pictures you've taken of other Sims. It really doesn't matter. So we are gonna turn on move objects. So if that's not something you're familiar with, you need to activate the cheat in order for it to work. So you're gonna press the control button, the shift button, and the letter C. That's going to bring up a dialog in the left corner of your screen. In that dialog box, you're going to type in bb.moveObjects and then hit enter. If you've typed it incorrectly, you will get a message that says the move objects cheats is now on. To clear these dialog boxes from your screen, press Shift Control C once again, and then they disappear. So now our move objects is on. So we are going to grab one of these pictures and we're going to place it on the frame. So as you can see, it does not fit properly into the frame, but that's okay, because now we're going to go back into build and buy, and we're going to resize the picture. So you're going to drop it down just by one using the left bracket, and now the picture fits perfectly into the frame. And that's it. So now you have a picture that is of your Sims, and you can place this anywhere. So let's go ahead and we'll put this over here on the coffee table. Now when you pick it up, it's going to resize, but don't worry, as soon as you release it, it's going to fit back into the frame. It's just because the picture's original size is not this small. So whenever you move objects that have been resized, they will adjust as you're moving them, but they always snap back. So let's go ahead and put a picture in this frame as well. Resize it, snaps it into place, and then we'll put it over here on the table too. So there you go, guys. There are the pictures that were taken with the cell phone, and now they are in our house in a cute little frame that you can put anywhere. It could be by your Sim's bed, it could be in an office, anywhere. It's just a really cute, fun idea. It just makes the Sims house seem, you know, like it's more of a house that's lived in. Like these Sims actually have lives that are progressing. So it does come in a variety of colors that you can choose from, and here are just a few of the options. There are several other colors to choose from if you would like something different. These are all the options that are available, so you can coordinate it to pretty much any space that you have, which is pretty neat. So you guys, I think this is a super cute mod. I'm so excited that somebody was able to create this for us so we can enjoy having pictures of our Sims easily in the game. So as always, guys, the link is down below in the description if you want to grab it and give it a try for your game. So that is gonna wrap it up for this mod review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will give the mods a try because I think they'll be a really cool addition to your game. And one last thing that I wanted to show you was the house that I used for this review, and this house is called the Darby, and it's a house that I built. It's currently on the gallery. If you guys are interested in grabbing it for your game, I will have it linked down below also, just to make it easier if you're interested in it. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.